Faversham is an old town. Its buildings whisper history, with tales of war and of business, of half-forgotten murders and of doomed love affairs. Hello, and welcome to another visit to an historic Faversham property with Tracy May, our unique guide who can see the people who've passed to hear their stories and the stories of our town. This evening we're going to take a visit to what's now called the Alexander Centre. These days it's used as offices and a local venue for events, and built in the 1860s, it was originally called Gatefield House. One of the people who currently work there is Liz Jeffries, and she invited Tracy to join her and explore the Alexander Centre to get to meet some of its residents from generations past. We begin our adventure in Liz's first floor office, where Tracy immediately picks up on the energy of some people who Liz is unaware she shares the office with.
I am actually getting a gentleman here. Okay, he is normal, Victorian looking, with a gold chain here. He's got a book. He's in accounts. He's telling me he does a lot of accounts here. All the finances, all the money was done in here. He's saying to me that forever he used to pace up and down, counting. There was more than one person in this room that used to be doing the accounts. I can see money bags. There was a safe. Hold on.
There's some wooden area behind us, but you're not picking up from there.
No, hold on. There's a safe. They're saying there's an old, really big safe. Just here. That's a bit weird because I'm not feeling it. Okay, come on. But it would have been hidden. There would have been a massive bookcase here, really strong wooden bookcase, and there would have been a door to the safe. It wouldn't have been showed up, obviously.
So that's over by the window there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's here. It's just here. There's loads of books. Okay, no, they're showing me. There's loads of books, and there was a little door, if that makes sense. And there was a safe behind it, and that's where all the little counters of money and things like that would have been here. This is quite good vibe in here, actually. I'm not getting anything bad. I'm not getting anything. I'm getting empowered. I'm getting business. I'm getting quite a busy, really busy office. I don't know if you get that. Do you feel that? It's you've got strength. Okay, I'm getting quite a lot of men in here, but I am getting one woman. Sorry. A lovely lady. This lady would have been ticking. Okay, she would be the one that would be doing the payroll. Okay, she would be ticking. Okay. She had a little desk on there, very small desk because she's not powerful enough, shall we say? She's not bigger than a. As this would have been here. There would have been a massive desk here. This would be Chief Clerk's desk. There's one there. There would have been another one along here. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting sort of also, would this be a place for landlords paying rent, paying money? I'm not sure if is that about right? But I'm getting landowners paying for their shops and farms as well. They would come in here and pay. That's what I'm getting. Oh, I'm getting deeds. You are in the right place, babe. I'm getting deeds. There would have been loads of a massive box. Oh, they're not in this room. Okay. But they would have dealt with the deeds. They would have they've done the money, the hands and the signs and the contracts and things that would have been here. But yeah, it's definitely money orientated, does that make sense? But there was definitely one there with a bookcase. There would have been a table here, a table in here. Nothing. Okay, that would have just been another bookcases. That would have been like landowners' books. I don't know if we had landowner books today. Big, chunky, and they would have to sign money coming in or what they're selling, what they're doing, anything like a profit and loss books.
I suppose they'd have had some form of land registry back
Yeah,
then.
that's what I'm getting here. It was been really and it's really, really tall, and the books are about that big. It's really funny, and they were colour coordinated as well, all on there, definitely. And then there would have been that lovely lady sitting in here. Her name's Dorothy. Okay. Dorothy Milne, Milne. She's beautiful. She's got a really lovely red dress on, hair like this. I've got white beads as well. Very quiet lady. Very quiet. She wasn't allowed to talk very much. Very male dominated, but she was very privileged to work in here. She said it's different in her times. In her times, it's like very male-orientated. Money, 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 money. We've got to make money. It was a cutthroat business, shall we say. It was like you do not have excuses in those days. Even she used to sort of like do the payroll and try and fiddle a little bit because she felt sorry for the farmers or the landlords and things like that. But it was kind of like, wasn't meant to be done. So she sends here because she finds it kind of amusing because this lovely lady, I think she's connected with her because she sort of talks to herself as well, she's saying to me, and mullies the food going, oh, stupid man, or she'll put the phone down and go, and she'll just have a look at, is that Kim? Well, she thinks she's amazing, she's lovely, and she does wind her up a little bit, tell her. And she does sort of like move a little few papers around, she says to me as well, because she loves... It's like maybe Kim doesn't know, but she's playing up to it. Does that make sense? It's if she does know, but she doesn't know. Does that sort of make sense? Okay. Okay, but this gentleman here is going, you're not in my day. But he stands there. But he remembers the olden times, but he finds it kind of amusing that now she's winding him up. So he stands there, and he's a thoughtful man. He's got a moustache, and he's one that would just give you the look. But he was, okay, he's saying to me, I was quite a teddy bear in my day. I was quite amusing and teddy bear, sort of like, a family man. But in this job, it was like the look, it's like, if that makes sense. Gerald. I'm getting the name Gerald. Gerald Clark, my name is. Make sure you call me Gerald Clark. I'm not Gerald, I'm not Clark, I'm Gerald Clark. That is my name, and that's my name on my desk. That's how he used to speak. No one went home early. It was time for time. Literally, you start at 9, you finish at 5. You don't go any earlier, later. And believe me, that clock on that would say 5 before you could look, he said. So that's the sort of work we would be working in. It would be strict. Is there a clock there? Do you have a clock there? Okay. Getting some energy coming in from here. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting this really weird energy coming around this bit. I don't know why. Don't know why. This is just pretty random. A cat was stuck in there. There is a cat stuck in there, apparently.
What, still now in the fire, up the chimney, we have a cat?
I don't know.
A Victorian cat to try and get out.
Oh, this is really, really weird. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is going back. Whoa, this is before this time. This is the original house we're looking at. This is not this isn't the same time as these lovely people, because they're going, I know what you want about cat. This slave got her going, cat, I ain't got a cat. He's got, we wouldn't have one of these in my office, I can bloody tell you. This would have been a long time ago. This is before this one. Now, I'm not seeing this fireplace at all. I'm seeing, that wouldn't have been there. What's that lovely surround? What's it called?
Oh, the fireplace, do you mean?
No, it wouldn't be like that. That's Victorian, isn't it? You know what I mean? This would have been old, open, and it would have been more brickwork. I don't know, like you get in an old house, like kitchen, like pots and pans sort of thing. But not pots and pans, but really old and brickwork. And the cat shot up there and got stuck there for a couple of days. And they tried to get it out. No, it definitely went up there. I thought it might come down there. They tried to get up the top to get the cat, but couldn't. But yeah, he got stuck up there. Don't look at me like that.
Is it still there? That's what we want to know.
No. Do you hear scratching noises?
I can't say I've heard anything coming from there.
Oh, she's got working.
Listening
No,
now.
literally. If you listen, there's little. I can hear it now. Can you? No, because I suppose it's psychic. You can hear. It's a really faint, tiny meow. It's not. I know. You know what I mean. It's not a big cat. It's a little cat. It's that tiny little meow meow. And you can hear scratching, scratch, and a panic. Oh, okay. It was catching the birds. There's a bit of banter goes on in here, a bit of wind up, and I think these two find it kind of amusing because you wind each other up quite a lot, don't you? Yeah, I'm getting the joy and the fun. It's quite crazy in here. I'm getting. Okay, what else am I getting? Who keeps forgetting to close the door? Okay, can you imagine, please shut the door? We don't have the door, there's a draft. How can you believe that?
So we actually keep this door open all day, every day.
Yeah.
Everyone else here shuts their door.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
Oh, can you sort it out, please? Because he's not happy. Apart from that, he's finding it quite lovely. He looks out the window. You might see here his little shadow. Does anyone see his shadow? Don't know, but he sits there and looks, you know. He remembers Faversham quite a bit and in and out.
In here, I just find it's a really lovely atmosphere. Yeah, it feels like we should be here.
Yeah.
It's very welcoming. I've never had anything that's made me feel uncomfortable, even late at night in this room. So
yeah, it's got a nice energy. It's got a more. As I said, it was more of a working, I don't know if you can feel the working ethnic in here, the driving in here. There's quite a lot of strong male power in here. But this lady gives him the balance. But just keep going because they do like you in here. You are amusing. They quite like the idea that it's another business, if that makes sense. And you're quite similar. It's quite strange how it's landlords.
You work in here. Is this going to change your view of the place, knowing that you're surrounded by all of these people that you can't see?
I'll probably say hello to them in the morning. Yeah, I think that's absolutely amazing. I love the idea of the lady over here and the fact that this guy is actually sitting virtually at my desk. So it is a bit crowded in that corner. But yeah, I'll say hello to him, but I'm not shutting the door.
The ghosts are going to be upset
I'm only the medium, aren't I? No, I can only offer what he says. It's not.
You just communicate the message.
Yeah.
Where are we going next? What's the plan?
I don't know.
We'll follow Liz. She seems to know what she's doing. So we're now at the top of the stairs on the landing.
There is a man that stands at the front. He watches the front of. He's quite a nice guy. He's more like the butler. The housekeeper, you know, the man, or not the man at the house, but yeah, he's at the front. Do you feel him? There would have been a massive chair in the corner.
Somebody keeps out the riffraff.
Yes.
Welcomes the posh people.
Yeah, you know, that sort of thing. I wouldn't say, I'm not really good with history, so he's not a butler, he's not a caretaker, but do you know what I mean? He would have been the man of the house and make sure everything was running all right and planned all right and things like that.
There's a bend in the stairs as it comes up from the ground floor here to the first floor.
There, a really lovely lady. She's really quiet and timid. Okay, this lady is not a lady actually. She's a young girl. Christine McCarthy. Getting. Feel like this one is a child energy, but an adult. So I'm looking about 16, because that's not an adult in those days, is it? So, to be honest. And she's actually wearing a night dress. It's white and flary. I'm getting a molly hat. Okay, she's saying that she doesn't. Okay, She doesn't really like being in here, but she does, okay? She comes in because she likes watching the people coming in. She didn't have many... No, okay. She's telling me she didn't have many good memories here. She was forgotten about. Life is really hard. Her life is planned before her, so she wouldn't have the freedom, if that makes sense. She spent lots of her time up here, she's saying to me. Didn't really go out much in society. Does that make a lot of sense? Okay, darling. Okay. There would have been lots more children, she's saying. Do you know what? I don't get that she's part of the house or a relative of the house. Does that make sense? I'm feeling like she was like a nanny. Would you be a nanny in the 16? A school teacher, you know. Yeah, in service, but looking after the children. But she was so young, and she was treated quite bad, meaning that she wasn't be seen, she wasn't part of the rest of the team. She was lower class to me than the children that would have lived here. Does that make sense? But she used to creep down, and she would hope that one day she would see or be part of this beautiful community coming in, and then the glamour, she was saying, and the white gloves and the dresses and all that lot, okay. It's really kind of lonely, very lonely life. You would think being part of service in this place, it would be part of a community. It was not. She was lower than a lower. But no, she's definitely... Her favourite bit is the stairs. You'll probably see her. She smells sweet. Do you get a sense? It's like a...
I've not seen her, but she is a lady in white, walks through here.
Yeah.
A lot, apparently.
I think her bedroom... I'll have a look, but I think that's where her... Okay, I think she was more upstairs. Yeah. You would see her energy come through. She would stop there. She wouldn't go any further. You would feel... Her scent was more rose... You know the smell of rose or that thing. If you can sense that, it's a sweet and it's a very soft, gentle breeze, her energy. Very delicate. It's like a bit like, not a tickle, but you would feel a little, ooh.
So you work here. Have you ever had any feelings on the stairs or smelt the rose in the air?
I can't say I have, unfortunately. As I say, there is stories, and sometimes you do. Well, the building's big and plays all kinds of tricks on you, but certainly as you go through this back door, you feel a change in energies.
Right, where are we going to adventure to next?
We go up to the attics.
I'm really not looking forward to this. Let's go up to the attic.
I'll let you go first.
Oh, hello.
So back up from the ground floor, up the stairs. The light's been turned off now. It's all got a bit spooky. Oh, phew. So on the first floor. So let's see where we're off to next. I'll be saying there's no real lights upstairs.
There is light,
Right.
but it's patchy.
Okay. So we're off up another wooden staircase. Oh my goodness, it is dark and distinctly creepy. The sounds of water dribbling into the cistern at the back. We've got some nice holes in the plaster. It is cold. It is distinctly creepy. What are you picking up, Tracy?
Okay, I'm okay. I go with flow and see what we get. I'm getting I'm getting like a ward or a hospital for some reason. Definitely getting a wartime nurse. Do you know what I mean with the cross? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting 1912. But I'm getting wartime. Does that make sense? Like the wounded or war or something up here.
So that would have been a bit early, just a little bit early for the first World War, wouldn't it?
Okay, well, I'm getting 1912. Why am I getting 1912 then? Okay, hold on.
Would that be the gunpowder explosion?
Oh, I'm just getting wounded people. Okay, this lady's got black tights on. She's what I call a wartime nurse. Do you know what I mean? It's like the right things here and huge accident, a massive accident. Okay, there is lots of people that really are wounded. Really, I think you could be right. I'm getting burns and.
The big explosion wasn't the only gunpowder explosion in the town, of
I
course.
don't feel it's that one. I'm feeling there was a massive accident, and I'm getting 1912. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go this way. This.
So at the front of the Alexander Centre, now up in the eaves really, you can see the roof space there.
I'm getting bandages. I'm getting I'm getting sort of like operations would have been done here. Oh, I'm getting a really, really smell of alcohol. You know, that surgical spirit smell coming in now. Here was an amputation. Someone's leg. Oh, the screams. Maybe has anyone heard screams? Oh, God bless him. Oh, he's in pain of him. Oh, how he's saying to me how he didn't die through that was worse than what he went through. It's that corner's not. I know it's okay if you know what I mean. But this would have been paws and feet and things like that.
This room looks really creepy because you've got all the plasterwork that's come off with the wooden slats behind it and stains on the walls and some rather creepy looking furniture as well. So we're in the corner now where you say that there was operations done.
It wasn't like E&R, you know, or A&E, you know. This is like dirty scrubbing, just get on with it. It was like life or death, do you know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, well, you know, we put a little penny on and we look pretty, you know. It was like, get down there now. Literally pinning them down. It's like, oh, no, I don't want to...
Well, if this part of the house wasn't haunted, it should be from the feeling you get up here.
It's definitely... It's energy, you know, there is people here, there is different souls, good and bad, but nothing really horrific, do you know what I mean? It's not haunted or anything like that. Okay, I just thought I'd pop in, say hello, how are you? I'm doing okay. Are you okay? Rocking chair, she used to sit on a rocking chair. Oh, it's fun here, love. She said it really was, in its day, a busy house. Oh, okay. She was saying that it's more than one owner, isn't there? Would have been. Yeah, she's saying to me, oh, it took a while to build this house, didn't it? There was a lot of trouble building this house. Oh, God, yeah, she said. Oh, no one knew what they were bloody doing, she was saying. It's one's doing this, one's doing that. But was it a doctor? Okay, doctor. Okay. Didn't make his money as a doctor, did he? Very quiet. When he took over the house, it's a quiet house, actually, first of all. Is that right? Whoever took it over, this doctor or some guy, wasn't this, no, all quiet then when he took over. Okay, yeah, she's fine. She just popped in to be nosy.
Shall we carry on to the next room? This one looks slightly... There's ancient copies of the Kent Messenger in the corner, just tied up with string. So I wonder what year these are from. So, just picking the one off the top. Let's have a look. So this is the Kent Messenger, dated... it's only 1967. March 24th. Doctors in row over baby clinic cost cuts. Is the page lead on that one. So there we are. That's the Kent Messenger back in the day. Some 50 odd years old.
I love seeing the prices of houses in those, so I quite often have a read through those. Great.
So I don't know what do we think this room was. It looks a little bit like a schoolroom. Looking at the cupboards behind us there, looks like wooden lockers almost.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not getting a lot up in this room, to be honest. Sorry.
Behind that. You can't go in there.
We don't want to go. I'm pleased about it. We're not going in there,
Is he
actually.
the one that owned the house?
Yes.
So there's a picture on the wall here of a previous mayor, a lovely moustached gentleman wearing all of his mayoral regalia.
Yeah. Oh, he's really nice and kind. Oh, he's really lovely. Oh, we like Faversham. Did he give it to Faversham, the house? Ah, right, yeah. Okay. He that's his legend, wasn't it? Is he Mr. Alexandra? Doctor. Oh, told off both ways. Oh, hello, how are you? I'm good, yeah. Do you like my house? I love your house. Yeah, it's really nice. Do you like his house?
I love his
Yeah,
house.
your house is amazing. He went, oh, he's so proud. He said, you know, there's lots of community in it, which is what he wanted. Yeah, he really wanted it. Oh, bless his little heart. Okay. No, he said that he was a really good mayor in his day, wasn't he? Everyone really loved him and liked him, and he wasn't. Oh, okay. He's pompous or any way. Does that make sense? He would just pick somebody sick off the street or somebody, you know, there wouldn't be any hierarchy. He would invite people in, and he would just look after his staff and look after the people, treat them how he would be treated. Heart of gold. Bricks. Why are you talking to me about bricks? Why is there bricks? Okay. Bricks.
Is that where he made his money?
Bricks and clay. Massive industry. That's what built his house, didn't it? So fascinated. And I'm seeing a picture of him. It's really kind of scary because he's here and he's here. It's really odd. Does that make
It's strange
sense?
because we came up in the room here, and on the wall was a painting of the man who turns out to be the guy who paid for the place to be built, really, isn't it?
He's not happy. Why is he here?
I don't know why he's not in the main house. I don't know at
Why
all.
isn't he here? Oh, bless his little
I
heart.
will have words tomorrow.
Do you know how long that took to paint? And he's saying it was built on the foundations of Faversham. So, yes, his picture's not there. It doesn't matter.
He's a sort of fellow who's probably quite happy up here, not in the limelight.
No, exactly, and that's what he was like as a mayor. I feel that, you know, he listened to people. He took a very impartial man, took lots of decisions, but he did it lightly. He wasn't a, sort of be pulled or pushed or whatever.
And I didn't. Yeah, I knew he was up here, but I didn't know if you knew the history of the house. So I've sort of been trying to keep quiet and see what you came back with.
Because you started crying.
I got really emotional. He was very well loved in Faversham.
Yeah, he's a lovely, warm-hearted man, which is what I was saying to you, and what we were discussing, that he is a humble man. That, you know, you can look by the picture that he's not comfortable with this. That's not him. No. Do you know what I mean? That's just what he was and what he worked for. But he didn't do it for the gold and the chains and the lovely red coat. He did it because he wanted to change Faversham. I think when he took over, there was a little bit of a battle. I'm not sure, changing views. I don't know what year he would have come into, but I think Faversham was going for a different time period, if that means. I'm getting like a change in society. If, you know what I mean? It was like
Well, Faversham was a borough.
Right.
And it was left to Faversham Borough and then went over to Swale Borough Council. Oh. So Swale were here for a long time. Yep. And then the Alexander Centre set up as a community interest company and bought the building back off Swale. So.
Right. Oh, is that what these difficult decisions and things? Yeah. I thought it was a real battle. It was a change of Faversham, to be honest. It was like ownership. He's going ownership. Yeah, he's getting like, we need to be back on the map. It was like they were bullied.
I think if you talk to a lot of Faversham residents of a certain age, they will remember the time that they became part of Swale. And Faversham residents still sort of think they should be their own entity.
Absolutely, I agree.
So we're back in your office, Liz. Tracy came here at your request. How do you feel this evening went?
I was amazed, actually. Really lovely. I love working in this building. It's got a really lovely vibe. I love the amount of different aspects of the community that come in and use the building. And I think it was really nice that Tracy picked up on Dr. Alexander feeling that the building was being used how he wanted it to be used. That I actually felt quite emotional at that point. I love the story of the two characters sitting in my office. I'm certainly going to have a little bit of fun winding Kim up about that in the morning.
So how much of that did you know about the story of Dr. Alexander?
I don't. I'm a real history buff of Faversham, but ironically, I don't know much about this particular building or how it was used. I knew who Dr. Alexander was. I thought he'd made his money in bricks, but I wasn't sure. And I didn't bone up on the history for tonight. I wanted to see what came out. And yeah, I know sort of the recent history of the building and how it's being used, so it's really nice.
Before I head back out to be consumed by the night, I've done a little bit of research about what Tracy's discovered. Gatefield House was built as a private residence for one Henry Barnes, who made his fortune as a brickmaker. The house was later purchased by Sidney Alexander. He was a local GP and the longest-serving mayor of Faversham, whose time in office included the First World War. He was also a pioneer in varicose vein surgery, and his practice was upstairs at Gatefield House, which may explain some of the rather grisly operations that Tracy was picking up on. His wife, Lady Alexander, was an excellent hostess, apparently holding parties, concerts and recitals at the house. As always, Radio Faversham has to say that this tour has been for entertainment purposes only. But as you walk around Faversham, keep an eye out for what remains unseen in the shadows. And remember,